So would you like a me sideways, a buttery nipple, what?
I may live in Seattle, but I always have a sunny disposition.
I know exactly who my friends are, and they're all named Benjamin.
I'm Michelle from the Bronx, and I'm far from a real housewife.
I'm Eric, and I have a dog.
Hey everybody, and welcome to our week
6
recap of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, along with Atlanta and Miami and the Shaws of Sunset.
Plus a whole lot of other shows.
I'm Eric Curto from Your Reality Recap, or you can find me at Reality Recaps over on Twitter.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Marks, Brooklyn, New York, and you can find me on Twitter at Jeff Marks the Spot.
Hey, Michelle from the Bronx here. You can find me at You Got Bronx on Twitter.
Hi, I'm John Richardson. I'm a comedian based in Seattle, and you can find me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter. Ha.
So, everybody, I have something that I want to tell all of you, and it is very important, and I will say it will affect how the rest of this recapping goes for the whole rest of the season.
Oh, no.
And I purposely waited till we started the show to drop it on all of you, because it's very important.
Boom.
What?
Are we ready?
Yes.
I don't know.
There you go.
Wait a
Huh?
minute. What?
Huh? I couldn't hear you.
What?
What?
Right.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I
Really?
see your mouth moving, but I can't make anything out.
That is personal information.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
You can't do that.
Uh-oh.
Stupid.
Someone's crying.
Oh, I see. I'm just going to have to watch every week until the end of the season to know what you said.
Right. Or just like Jersey and just like everything else, they're never going to tell us, and then we'll find out it was something so stupid that nobody cares about, like, oh, Judice threatened to kidnap a child. Whatever. Here's what it is. It's she doesn't live in Beverly Hills. I think that's what it is. Or it's something stupid.
I heard that there's like some sort of, with Paul, with her husband, had some sort of Child Protective Services called on him. There was an incident while he was driving, and one of the kids got their fingers broken or something. And that's something I read somewhere, and I don't know if that's true or not. But that's
Oh my God.
that's what I read.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. This allegedly happened. I allegedly read it. I'm allegedly here.
Yeah, so are we actually, can I actually drop the info that was bleeped out 900 times along with Brandy's F-bombs?
You know what was actually said?
Yes. Adrian used a surrogate for the kids. And last week when they had the whole conversation at the table about when Brandy brought up who actually had a baby, and then Camille was like, well, I had a surrogate. I didn't want to say anything. And people were talking about how they had C-sections. Adrian was saying she had a C-section both times, that she didn't have it through her vagina. So that's why there is the lawsuit. That's why there is the bleeping. Bravo has got a lawsuit against them. Brandy's got a lawsuit against them. And in Brandy's blog, John backed me up on this. I don't know if you read it, but he said that she dropped this and she's going to pay for it.
Well, she said she dropped it. She shouldn't have. She feels bad for it, and she's pissed off the wrong rich people.
Yeah.
In her blog.
It's going to cost her.
But I thought what I heard was all the housewives sign a contract right when they sign on saying they are not allowed to sue each other for anything that happens during filming. They are not allowed to sue each other for. Ooh. So I don't know, because they knew if they didn't make them sign that clause, nobody would ever do anything on the show.
Right.
True. My rebuttal for the whole thing, and I agree with Michelle, I was looking online, I looked everywhere, it was saying the same thing about the surrogates, but who cares? I mean, don't you think they're making a little big deal out of it? I mean,
for the
sue
kids.
over the divorce, sue over that. Who cares? I don't care. If my mom said, listen, John, I didn't carry you, but it was my egg, who cares? I mean, to sit there and destroy Mauricio's party and do all of that and the fuck you, bitch.
I don't think they're going to get much out of Brandy. I mean, she clearly in this episode has emerged as the Beverly Hills 99%. To quote her words, she said, "Be happy for me, all you rich people. You already have money. Let me have a little."
Well, did you see Watch What Happens Live last night? They do the little playback meter thing.
I wanted to watch it.
They did, and everyone sided with Brandy.
Mm-hmm. And the Chenbot was on it, right?
Yes.
Chenbot was on. Camille was on.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
So
they said, "Which side are you on, Paula and Adrian's or Brandy's?" And everyone was on Brandy's.
That just goes to show you the power of editing.
It was a live show, okay?
No, I mean
a live show, Eric.
I'm talking about the show is edited, so thus they're siding with Brandy.
Oh, right. Well, the thing is like right now, and I've said this a couple weeks ago, and maybe I've said it every week, is that Brandy is what's sparking all the fires right now. Brandy is who we're tuning in to look at, and I think Bravo knows that.
What do we think about Kim? Like, was this Kim's plot? Like, I need some airtime. Was she trying to destroy Mauricio's party? Because what was up with that? No. 1 minute she's hugging, and the next minute it's all downhill in flames.
So Kim's blog was posted a little over 6 hours ago. And I read it.
And where can people find that?
They can find that at bravotv.com. And in Kim's blog, she says that I tried calling Adrian right after we had the lunch thing at SUR. Adrian never called me back, and the next time I talked to her was at Mauricio's party. She said it's just something I wanted to just, it needed to be, she needed to know, maybe it wasn't the right place, but I meant it coming from a good place. And that's almost a quote.
Right. Here's the thing, is that Kim has scrambled eggs for brains, okay? Not acceptable.
I absolutely agree, but I mean, we allow F-bomb to do it at SUR in front of a bunch of the girls about the surrogate or whatever, allegedly, but then scrambled eggs brains, we don't like her because she did it at a party. They're kind of the same kind of gal, you know what I mean? But different in a way.
But one's pretty and one's ugly. So the pretty one can get...
Doesn't Kim have a 12-step program and you're supposed to come clean on your own things, not somebody else's crap? Kim, you got it wrong again.
Did you notice the little Asian man in the background filming
it?
He just kept floating around, and Paul, like, every time you would just see his eyes, I'm like, get that man. That man knows the answer to what
I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah, where's my camera? He's just like this in the back of every scene. Like, find that Asian
extra.
What was up with the giant ad commercial in the middle of the show for Adrian's show, what you were saying earlier? Lisa's show, I mean. That's how little I care about it.
I actually am really excited for Vanderpump's restaurant, whatever it's called. Because to me, Vanderpump Rules. I'm excited for it because it kind of looks like a high-class version of that MTV show Saddle Ranch that I accidentally got totally hooked into with all those LA douchebags. So I personally am very excited about SUR, which, P.S., I had a flash just a few seconds ago about Michelle. I think you should open up a lesbian bar next door to SUR, but call it SUR.
Sir.
Like SIR?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's like a lesbian leather lounge.
Well, I agree.
There you go.
I agree with Jeffrey. I can't wait to see Lisa's show, but I also agree with Eric. I did not give a shit about that girl over drinking and pissing off the big guy in Hollywood. I didn't care. And then her little attitude coming back. Well, you haven't heard my side of the story, but Lisa, I have a side of the story. No, it was too much. It was too much.
First of all, her name is Stassi, okay?
Yes.
And she had to defend herself because when you can't defend yourself, who else is going to do it for you? And the drama that was created there that I'm excited to see is to watch Lisa be a boss and be in charge of all these awful people. And I, for one, and my roommate, who I watched Housewives with religiously, we are both pumped for Vanderpump. Look at you eye rolling already, Eric. Everyone, you're laughing, you're holding your head, and you're eye rolling. I thought watching Lisa baby her man a little bit in that hospital and get so worried was really sweet. It showed a really sweet side to her and him and the kids. And, you know, it also reminded me of how much I hate hospitals.
I just think if there wasn't cameras on Lisa for that scene, she would have been like, please die, you old windbag, I need more money.
But what if the one you love suddenly disappears? She wants to communicate her love to him and the world.
Well, if the one I loved was in the hospital, I wouldn't be allowed to visit. But let's not go there. America! Let's switch it up and talk Atlanta, and more specifically,
Kenya.
There we go.
I love it. The wild fucking Miss USA is having a goddamn way on the boat and with the Apollo, and Fedra went fucking nuts.
No, she didn't do anything yet. All she did this whole episode was, like, grip the furniture like she's waiting to explode on her. It has not happened.
Well, I'm glad to know finally we know what color the devil is, black.
No, but it's a big old donkey that was being shook through that whole fucking episode, man. Holy
what a devil bitch.
I just want to know how she got into my closet and stole my fishnet body stocking.
She just talks about getting married.
Oh my God.
4 episodes. She has no storyline but manipulating this man into marrying her. Does she not realize what she looks like to America? Crazy psycho.
To USA.
To anywhere.
And not Miss America. Don't get that wrong. She'll come after your ass. The scene that perfectly describes her is her laying on the bed of the suite that she didn't like, didn't even call it a suite, with the book on her head screaming, "Where's my medication? Where's my medication?"
Okay, do you think that she was faking that?
Where's
I thought
my
she was
medication?
faking it the whole time.
Where's my medication?
It all seems so different to me. Like, I don't know what I'm watching. I get really excited when Nene comes on now. I'm like, all of a sudden I'm at the TV and I'm applauding and waiting. But there's new people on there and I don't know what's happening. And the next thing I know, there's a butt in my face and a booty stocking and then Nene has blood.
Not in the glass house anymore, Jeffrey.
That's what it is. You went in the glass house. They switched out the cast.
You know what else happened is that, I think I mentioned this, is that I'm so in hate with that Gangnam Style song. I hate it. And it came out while I was in a vortex for the summer, and I'm going to pretend that it never existed. I'm not going to play it on New Year's Eve, and I'm not going to take no for an answer. I hate that song.
And we're not going to hear this story again.
So we shouldn't update our intro with that song then, Jeffrey? We shouldn't update our intro then?
Okay, so Atlanta, we'll probably see them catfight next week, hopefully.
We see Nene and Kenya get into it.
Bravo. Please. We get your editing. You show us the last 2 minutes of the next episode, which is the best part of the episode, the week before. You make me want to skip. I just watch every other week, okay? That's what I'm doing.
This is really good because while we have Bravo's attention, because they're certainly watching this.
Yes. And Brandy.
Hey,
Brandy, jealous of this house? So what do we think of the whole husband and Kenya going after Apollo and throwing him in the pool, and the other husbands are like, oh, we'd be in timeout if we did that. Do you think it's a big deal or not?
Fedra doesn't own a funeral parlor for nothing. She knows what to do with the body.
That's some serious fried green tomatoes going on right there, is what that is.
Right? Okay.
Jesus. I wouldn't even say that.
I don't know if it's just editing, but I mean, just the way Kenya looks at, is it Apollo?
Yeah.
Just the way she looks at Phaedra's husband. I mean, you could totally tell she's pretty much begging for a ring from her boyfriend, sitting right there as she's doing this. And then can't get along with women. I mean, she's just the devil.
I'd be more concerned with the hate mail, which, by the way, it's at Comedy Jonah, for calling Kendra the Black Devil. So that is at Comedy Jonah. The rest of us on this panel do not endorse that at all. We just think you're a big bitch. Doesn't matter what color you are.
Yeah, she's definitely making to.
What about Candy's boyfriend? Do we think this is just for Jeffrey? If you don't know, Candy's boyfriend worked production for the first 2 or 3 seasons of the show.
Oh, okay.
Then he started dating her, and now he gets to be on and gets to do all the fun stuff. So do we think that's real or fake? Person who doesn't watch the show.
I was going to say my 2 cents is I wish he was working production again because that was back when it was good and I was really watching it.
I thought that he worked when they went on their last trip to Africa.
He did more. I thought he worked on it consistently.
I didn't know. I didn't get that from her. So we'll guess we're going to have to go to bravotv.com and get the right information.
No, we're providing lots of entertainment for people here. It's some of you have to start giving back a little. 'Tis the season. So comment below and let us know in the comments below.
I at least got the information straight when we start talking about Miami. So I'm waiting to go there.
Goodness sakes.
Mm-hmm.
How many drinks do you have?
Plenty. I have plenty. It's the season. A cup of cheer. No, this is a normal Tuesday evening.
we really I really Ow.
I just want what the hell, man? What kind of germs you got going on over there?
I really want a show where nobody acknowledges and Jeffrey should just keep switching out drinks the whole show. It should be like a different class. He should just drink the whole thing, put it down, next segment, drink a different class. Okay.
Oh, wait, did you see Miami last night?
I was shocked that they finally provided proof that Adolfo is cheating on Karen. Not Karen, Karen. 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 The dentist. Karen.
Yes.
Adriana packed 15 bags but did not bring her passport.
She didn't make the plane.
To the privates. She didn't make the plane. But her bags made the plane. Her bags got to Bimini before she did.
Yeah, this all
and
sounds... Shut up. This all sounds really riveting. Here, we don't... some of us on this panel might not watch this show, so why don't you tell us 3 fun facts from the episode that would interest us into care about what you're saying?
Another fun fact is Leah and Marisol are finally going to have it out with all the dysfunctional shit that they've been going through with who said what and you're talking crap and the black party is my thing and all of that stuff. So that is going down and I'm excited about that.
And is Marisol the white devil?
No, she is not.
Elsa's daughter.
They're all Latin, even though they appear like white Barbie dolls. They've been altered so much that they've got these terrific accents, and very romantic, but they don't look Latin anymore. I don't understand.
Lisa is the only one that...
Well, are you looking for one in your house? What are you looking around for?
I am. Lupe! ¿Cómo está?
Okay, I think we've got a lot of minorities down this episode. We just need
Hey, I'll stick up for the minorities being a Puerto Rican over here. I got it going on. I ain't got no Lupe in my house, though. And,
I'm 1/8 American Indian. I'm a minority. I mean, I am among the visible people.
Sean, there's nothing in your drink.
Okay, so the thing that I talked about last week that I couldn't get friggin' straight was what Andy had tweeted out, that he's got a new show in the works with Elsa, and it's with Mark Consuelas. Oh boy, I don't know how the hell that they're going to do that. I want to know what the subtitles are going to be for Elsa and then for Mark. That's all
Wait,
I want.
Mark Consuelos is gonna be on the Miami show? The Miami
No.
Housewives? No.
Making
A spin-off.
making a new show, yeah.
So
A
Kelly
smart-
Ripa's husband.
Kelly Ripa's husband and Marisol's mother, what's her name? Elsa. She talks like this, Marisol.
Look, I'm just
Marisol.
saying. I'm just saying
Crazy.
it's
Something good's going to come of this. They go crazy.
I can't wait. I watch every episode.
it's probably the only person who Kelly Ripa would let her husband film with.
Ooh. Love Kelly.
I don't like her. All my children.
Well, I won't even say it.
So you're not applying for her co-host spot then, Eric, I take it?
It's already been filled, Jeffrey.
Oh. By who?
By a lovely gentleman who happens to be a
Mike
football player.
Ham.
There you go. That's who it is, Jeffrey.
Former Giants Super Bowl winner.
I'm not going to refer to any of his
Football.
ethnic features at all.
ESPN analyst. Very large man.
He's black and he's got that sexy gap in his tooth.
There it goes. Ding, ding, ding. At Comedy Jonah.
Racist.
We are so. What is
You're a
he
privileged white lady.
Oh.
I want more followers, more followers.
Look, if we keep trashing things where we are, we'll
What
get
else?
the followers. They just will be wanting to see how many more people we can train wreck them on.
Oh my God, Michelle, we totally forgot to talk about LOL Work, that new show on Bravo. And
Oh,
it just so
yeah.
happens we have somebody who is on it right
yeah.
here.
Me? Yes, I was on it. I was on the latest episode of 1, 2, 3. It was so much fun to shoot. The cast is so much fun to work with. I wished my speaking parts were in there and weren't on the editing floor, but at least my face expressions got on it.
Well, it just so happens we have a clip of it right here.
Hi everyone, my name is Allie. I will be your stage manager for today. And first, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for volunteering to help us out.
Gee, John, what speaking lines were cut out? Any really boring ones that don't have a great punchline?
No, not at all. In fact, it was hired, just to kind of improv some funny lines. So one of my lines that I improv was the host in that gorgeous, gorgeous rust jacket coming over to me with the hair and saying, I noticed you just got off a call. Tell me about it. What kind of pledge did you get? And I said, oh my gosh, it was Susie from Arizona, and she pledged $200. And all she wanted to do is, Susie pledged it because she just wanted to help with her pussy.
Yeah.
Woo woo!
Oh, well, now we have a show ending.
Shut the fuck up. It's Michelle.
Shut
from
the
Bronx.
fuck up!
Hey, Michelle, bye. Shut the fuck up.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Oh my gosh, we've had so much fun. Thanks for having me. See you next time.
Well, that about wraps up the show for this week, and don't forget to follow all of us on Twitter, because every Sunday night I'll be live tweeting The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then on Mondays I'll be live tweeting The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Some of the other people on the show should join me, but I'll definitely be there. Oh, and whenever you're watching this, if it's Wednesday, don't forget John's show, LOL Work, comes on tonight. Alright, that about wraps it up for this week. See you guys all next week. Bye for now.
We can see you. We can see you.
Stop, I want a candy cane drink. I have a sore throat.
Well, it's not an actual candy cane. It's not an actual candy cane. It's the candy cane drink stirrer.
Woo woo.
Look at you eye rolling already, Eric. Like a man.
Woo woo.
I'm the least gay of this bunch.
Special thanks goes to Ben & Jerry's for sponsoring Ice Cream by Bravo, their new flavor, Botox Bonanza.
Just kidding. Allegedly. Don't sue us.